Shout black.
I only fuck with freaks. Tap to put my dick out the sheets. Give me the cheese. I just want a freak, diamond please. Always dancing gang, never keep it still. Yeah, shit is getting out of pocket. Shit is getting real. Yeah, shit is already taken care of. Please don't bring me no bill. Yeah, she ain't tryna see what I'm made of. Tell your hoe to chill. Yeah, I might take her out the Lagos, eat your love on the tits. Yeah, skid on the braces, I might let her straw all my kids. Yeah, yeah.
Who make clapping? She ain't capping. She tryna get on my.
Turn me up. Hey, only fuck with freaks. Take to the give me the cheese. Yeah. I'm not even supposed to be doing this right now. Hey, yeah. I said, yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay, hey, I only fuck with freaks. Take the give me the cheese. Yeah. Hey, bust. Hey, I'm messing. Hey, where we at though? Live on the Twitch, let us rap, bro. Live on this Twitch, let us rap, bro. Is that so? Hey, Ming Fig and Quarin, you know exactly how it's gon' be. We shut the party down, no one be fresher than my team. The first thing they ask me, yenings ding, ni busy level season. Don't forget the drinks, I can tell by the way that you look at me. You're looking for a freak though. Got a cute tattoo on the thigh and a ring on the limo, but that's just so fat, and I don't know how to fit in that. Look shy, you see yoga all night, and I'm up on that. Oh no, put it on me, yoga the freak, was it a game? Meant for not so sweet, it wasn't Nizo, told that game. Oh no, put it on me, yoga the freak, wasn't on my beat. Meant for not so sweet, it wasn't Nizo, told that game. Get to see, give me the cheese. Woo. Oh man, this shit is hard as fuck. I'ma get my audio right. Bro. Yeah, bro. This shit's not supposed to be sounding like this. Turn this down. 1 2 1 2. Hey, it's sounding much better. No more pixelation, I am much fresher. Cause we bout to go and fucking mix. Hey, I only fuck with freaks. Take the dogs up dead. Give me the cheese. Yeah. Ming Fig and Quarin, you know exactly how it gon' be. We shut the party down, no one be fresher than my team. The first thing they ask me, yenings ding, ni busy labo season. Don't forget the, I can tell by the way that you looking at me, you looking for a freak though. Got a cute tattoo in the thigh, and a ring on the limo. Well, that's so fat, and I don't know how to fit in that. Zoksha, you see yoga all night, and I'm a twisted cat. Oh no, put it on me. Yoga la freak, was a like game. Men for not lo sweet, it was a nizo, tell a like game. Oh no, put it on me. Yoga la freak, wasn't about me. Men for not lo sweet, it was a nizo, tell a like game. Yeah, man, that's like some unreleased shit right there. I should probably put that out later this month, right? Hey, shout out to Andile Have Mercy. Fucking went crazy on that speed. Shout out to Black Sound as well. Okay, let's vibe. Ooh. Speaking quiet and don't let them ring on me. We shut the party down, no one be fresher than my team. At first thing they ask me, then I'm waiting. The busy level 6 and don't forget to drink. Suck tell we at me to you and we're free now. Got a cute tattoo in the thigh and a ring in the limo. That ass is so fat, and I don't know how you fit in that. Don't show you see yoga all night, and I'ma twist your back. Oh no, put it on me. Yoga la free, was it like game? Men foot not lo sweet, he was on his old tall like game. Oh no, put it on me. Yoga la free, wasn't a baby. Men foot not lo sweet, he was on his old tall like game. Ooh, oh man, this is gonna be a fucking great year. Okay. Back to work. Let me work. Freestyle and chill. The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie? Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive, I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you move it, and I think that I could come through and show you. The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie? Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive, I don't. The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie? Why don't you sit by my side? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie? Why don't you sit by my side? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie? Why don't you sit by my side? If I don't. The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie? Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive, I don't usually. So what I'm actually doing now is leveling out the whole verse, so it's a bit more cohesive, and just making sure that I'm hitting the right types of levels in terms of the input of the vocal, making sure that the compression is right, the channel EQing is right. You see, it's quite important to do what we're doing now. It's called the mixing process, the mixing process of making a song. So no, you don't just you don't just record and then like the song. Duplicate. No, stop. I'm gonna duplicate this, right? So now there's a channel for stream. Let's call that stream, just so I can quickly do something. See, it still sounds a bit too boxy. Let's do something that's gonna sound nice. Turn it down this side, so it's a lot more clearer. So what I'm doing right now is called the mixing session. I like to work on Logic Pro. Reason being, it's one of my favorite DAWs. All DAWs are usually the same. It doesn't matter if you're on Fruity Loops, fucking Logic, Wavelab, Studio One. There's a whole lot of softwares that are out over there. They all generally work in a very similar way. You get different workspaces for when you are recording or composing or playing an instrument inside that you are trying to capture. that you usually capture through a mixer. A mixer is a device that goes directly into the computer that enables you to just basically process the sound. It like filters out the depending on how complex your mixer is, you can filter out through a amp, so to speak, and it sends the audio directly onto your computer. This is a lot better than going directly onto computer, because the computer doesn't, that's when your CPU and RAM and all that stuff starts getting affected. Just the mixer has got knobs. It enables you can plug in an XLR, which is basically a cable that connects from your mic into your mixer. So all these things are very important to be aware of or to know. It's really simple. Honestly speaking, it's quite simple. It seems intimidating and scary if you're not used to it, but I mean, after a while you just start to find out what works for you. It's the same concept works for podcasting, webcam, streaming type shit. Okay, cool. Let me work. Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be feelings alright. What we're doing is making sure that the timing is perfect. 1 second. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just making sure. This is why when you record, it's very important that your tempo is correct. Reason being, when you start introducing stuff like delays, reverbs, etc., that you put on a bus. A bus is basically it's a feature that allows you to manipulate the audio file or channel that you're working on without being destructive to the actual layer. So it's almost like an adjustment layer or a protective layer that enables you to control the amount of effects that you want to apply on that channel. So that is called a bus because it enables you to send a whole bunch of effects that are virtually added on that help enhance the track, and those have knobs, volume knobs on them. Just great to know. You know what, let me just do this. We need to update the name of the stream, and I need to deny all raids because I would like to be focused for the next 40 minutes finishing off this track. Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah. I think you're my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the intrusive. I don't usually. Feelings alright and I'm feeling your. Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you. 1, 2, okay, be back. Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. No. I think you my type. Hey. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you move it, and I think that I could come through and show you a few things. Come show you. I'm feeling your vibe. Show you. a few
I think you my type.
things.
Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you're moving, and I think that I could come through and show you a few things. I can take you to a world you never been. Ya wanna say something that's so baby. Musuk saba cause I got what you need. Took nigga know me yeah. Maba velu quick. Anything you need, I got it. Now bring it up to me, let me on it. Cause we only gonna sleep in the morning. Gotta keep it going now, please don't stop it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, no.
Feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't.
See, although this sounds great right now, there's still quite a bit of work to be done. Obviously, it's when you're mixing and mastering. Well, before you even think about mastering, your mix needs to sound as great as it can. And basically, that just means if you got backings, ad-libs, different takes, this is a marriage that you are trying to have over here when composing and making music. Nothing is supposed to be fighting with each other sonically. So everything needs to have its own space. The vocal needs to sit in the mix, almost like it's being hugged by the 808 and the kick, and then there's a clap. The percussions, the synths. Every instrument that you hear needs to have its own space, and that's the importance of recording on a wave, a beat that has been mixed and mastered, that is audible and has space for a vocal. That's why that shit is so important. So right now, you know what? Before I actually started streaming, what I was working on is making sure that the levels are right. Because obviously when I created this, all these separate parts of it were different parts of it. I didn't write down everything once and then record it once. No. I mean, that's cool if you can do it like that. I used to do it like that, but that was out of desperation and not having studio time. But now that I've pretty much got unlimited studio time, I take my time with this shit and I build it up, because one thing with music that you want to make sure that you're doing right is expressing yourself dynamically. Your vocal inflections, your emotion, your tone, being on key, all that shit is very important. So depending on the type of track that you're making, you want to have a specific type of energy for it. Whether it's a low energy, whether it's a sad one, everything needs to be coming from a... Oh shit, are we dropping frames? Okay, we're dropping a lot of frames. The feelings are right and I'm feeling your vibe. That's one thing I definitely want to do. It would be dope. It would be dope on Twitch if I could play. This is one of the other things that I wrote. I want to work on my singing this year. I just want to be a bit more confident in it. If there was like a singing game, I think that would be cool, because at least I'll be having fun and improving. I will also be working on warming up before I record. And yeah, man, this shit is fucking important, because you sounding nice, well, that's what I go for. Even if the bars aren't the craziest room shakers, you want to make sure that you are audible and you sound nice and like you mean what you're saying. A track that doesn't sound great, in my opinion, is just a waste of time. So yeah, let me carry on with this shit.
Feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you might.
So what I added now was what you are hearing, that delay, echo, but it's a bit too strong. That's another thing. Always got to make sure that stuff is not too loud. Everything needs to, including the delays and stuff, everything must go.
Feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't use.
Okay, so let's do the first.
The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you my type.
Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie. The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe.
I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't.
Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. 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 Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe.
I don't wanna be intrusive.
Double this up. It's just an idea I'm trying now. People fucking don't understand how much creativity you actually, as a sound engineer, that shit is fucking hard, bro. Okay, so what I will do is literally pan one to the left and pan one to the right, and let's see how that sounds. The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Okay, that sounds cool. It sounds a bit too harsh because obviously it's got like that telephone type of effect. In my brain, I'm imagining it to be almost bigger. So let me check my, okay, so that's the pedal board. Space Designer, which is a reverb. Large spaces, so they should be a good enough. Let's see the presets. This is what I love about Logic. What about long snare, big drums, dark chamber, evolving chamber. Evolving chamber, how does it sound? And then we wet it. Wet is the amount of reverb as compared to the in signal. The in signal, remember, is your dry vocal that you're putting inside. So now let's go over here. Well, I'm going to track stack this. I'm going to create a track stack, which is basically grouping vocals together to make it sound like one. Well, like you can take a whole bunch of different vocals, different volumes, and just put it on one, just to simplify your workspace, which is what I need to do now. The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. I think let's try with the clean vocal because it's almost not audible now, and I wonder if I just make this a clear vocal, how it's gonna sound. The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Because there is quite a bit of work to do. Let's create a track stack. Yeah, so maybe not entirely go all the way to hard right and hard left, almost like halfway between the middle and right. So it will come from the sides. Let's put this maybe, so if 63, half of 63 is 30 for 60 plus 1.5, 31 point, let's call it 31. 31 to the left and then 31 to the right, or vice versa. The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I do think that maybe I'm adding a bit too. It was too much for the actual the pedal board. I need to control that distortion so it's just a bit more clearer. So let's see. The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. On69, thanks for the follow, man. But yeah, dog, come on, bro. How you gonna just post a link like that, bro? Come on, bro. Put some respect to my name, bro. What do you think you're walking into, bro? No context, no nothing. Are you a bot? Come on, dog. Fuck. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you're moving, and I think that I could come through and show you a few things. I can take you to a boat you never be. Yeah, when I say that, that's so I be. Musuk saba cause I got what you need. Took nigga know me, yeah. Mother velu quick. Anything you need, I got it. Now bring it up to me, let me on it. Cause we only gonna sleep in the morning. Gotta keep it going now, please don't stop it. Feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive, I don't use. Feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie. Create track stack. The feeling's alright. The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Okay, let me add some reverb to that. Let's hear. What's the tempo? 122. What would a response reverb at 120 sound like? Feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie. It's a bit too much. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send it to a bus and then control it because I do like that effect that it's got. Feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Yeah, okay, it's starting to sound like something now. Feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I do think that I need to add a little bit more of a delay in, like, we need to hear that delay a bit more. You don't want it to drown in the reverb. So the best way I can do that is actually just turn up the volume a little bit. So maybe let's give it -14. Oh wait, that was the reverb, so turn that back down. And then bus 3, let's take that to maybe a 15. Feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Okay, that's a lot better. That's a lot better, bro. This is sounding nice. Fucking close this guy's link, bro. What the fuck? Turn this shit off. I don't want to be intrusive. Yeah, man, fuck this guy, honestly. Feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? Feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you're my type. Was a lie. Another dope ass like mixing technique that I heard of was actually by my one friend. He's an electronic music producer, and he basically says, whenever you mix and master, make sure that you do it at a very low volume. So you can actually, especially when you're working on vocals, The best way to mix and master is to put your volume on your mixer super low so you can hear how the vocal is sitting in the mix. That way it's not too loud and not too soft. You have to use your ear, and the best and most honest way to get an honest representation is to play it really, really soft. And then obviously once you're done with that mix, you can then listen on the phone, in your car, in the system, on the TV, listen to it from different sources to just hear how you have to tweak your final mix and master. It's very important to be cognizant and aware that your music sounds great at a super low volume and obviously out loud, but don't put up your volume all the way on the mix and then just think that everyone is going to be listening to your music super loud. No. It needs to be controlled. It can't just be fucking wild, wild west. You playing your music as loud as you can. That's a mistake a lot of guys make.
Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you my type. I think you my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be in feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you my type. The feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you my type. Feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think feelings alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be in the feelings alright.
Okay, so I like how that's sounding. The first entry was kind of like a rap singing kind of take. This is something that I actually even realized while I was busy doing like a rough mix. The vocals are, because the delivery is a lot more slower, and it obviously depends on the type of mic that you have. Like this mic is a standard mic, it's not even a crazy mic. There's mics that pick up better frequencies and offer you more detail, so you can do a lot more in post in terms of enhancing and playing with dynamics, compressors, etc. that can what is it? Accentuate your actual sonic sound. So that rap singing one, you see the vocals are a lot more thicker, so you know, by looking at a wave, you can tell what the take is. This is very, very smooth, and then this is it's a bit more sporadic. Sporadic is the word I'd like to use, but obviously I've made sure that my compressors are hitting at the certain levels and targets. Nothing is peaking, meaning nothing is distorted. Everything is still coming out sounding smooth and clear. That's very important. The best way to also The best way to also just monitor what you're doing is not peaking is making sure that you never hit like the red zones. If your input, like even now, my mix is just going off and it's all green, which basically just means that everything is in the green. It's fine. You should always rather record at a lower volume than recording at a higher volume, because what starts to happen when you record at a higher volume, you start picking up everything. The microphone is working hard to picking up sounds of the environment and the ambient sounds. So I don't know. I don't even know when you would want to record loud, if I'm being honest. Because here's the beauty of it. If you record super low, you can always pick it up in post. You can exaggerate, add gains, set limiters, boost the lows, and it's still gonna sound fine. But now when you record at a high volume, it becomes too loud and almost distorted, and that's not the vibe. That's not the vibe, because when you try to send it all the way down, you're gonna lose a lot of detail and it's still gonna be harsh. You can always boost shit up. Always, even now, although I'm doing this roughly and I'm taking shortcuts, I'm still making sure that everything is going to be at a low volume. And then once I'm done with leveling all these vocals and effects, etc., making sure everything still sounds audible without the beat. That's another hack. Always, when mixing, always just make sure that the vocal is you can mix without the beat. The beat will come in afterwards. That's why most guys who, when they're engineering their vocals, when they're doing like mixes and masters, they don't even have to listen. Well, masters, you need to have the beat and the vocal, obviously, depending on what genre of music you do. But when you are mixing for specifically a hip hop track, you want to make sure that level that your vocals are hitting and is sounding good and consistent on a specific level. So making sure that your compressor is doing its work, and yeah, man, let's fucking go.
Sit by my side. I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way. Yabona sesenta sobabi. Musukusaba cause I got what you need. So nigga know me, yeah. Ngoba velu quick. Sit by my side. I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you're moving. And I think that I could come through and show you a few things. I can take you to a boat you never been. Yabona sesenta sobabi. Musukusaba cause I got what you need. So nigga know me, yeah. Ngoba velu quick. Sit by my side. I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you're moving. And I think that I could come through and show you a few things. I can take you to a boat you never been. Yabona sesenta sobabi. I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you're moving. And I think that I could come through and show you a few things. I'm hypnotized by the way that you're moving. And I think that I could come through and show you a few things. I can take you to a boat you never been. Yabona sesenta sobabi. Musukusaba cause I got what you need. To a boat you never been. Yabona sesenta sobabi. Musukusaba cause I got what you need. So nigga know me, yeah. Ngoba boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never wanna be intrusive. I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you're moving. And I think that I could come through and show you a few things. I can take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you're moving. And I think that I could come through and show you a few things. I can take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Why don't you sit by my side? I think you my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that the feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you my type. Was a lie. Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive. I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you're moving. And I think that I could come through and show you a few things. I can take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Yabona take you to a boat you never been. Through and show you a few things. I can take you to a boat you never been. Yabona sesenta sobabi. Musukusaba cause I got what you need. So nigga know me, yeah. Ngoba velu quick.
Not even sure if you guys are catching what's going on, but what's pretty cool is I am using the loudness. This is where you find it. You click, well, not menu, but you click the drop down where you add metering, loudness meter, and then you get this cool little, basically plug in, which is standard, and it measures the signal of the actual channel, and then it tells you the LUFS. I'll talk about that some other time, but it's basically how you measure how loud the sound is on that channel. So since I've added it on here, it's telling me how loud the integrated sound of all the effects, the input, the compression, basically what's coming out. How loud is it going to be on the channel? It's a very accurate way to measure how loud it is. So I had this value for the first bit. The first bit's value. Let's check this out.
Feeling's alright and I'm feeling.
The first bit, here it is. So this is it, right? Reset, play.
Feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe.
Minus 17.
I think you my type.
Minus 18.
Why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be.
So it gave me an integrated value of minus 18. So now what I'm going to do, this is integrated because obviously when you speak, based on your enunciation and the vocal inflections and how you pronounce words, sometimes it changes. Well, it does. Fuck, that's how we make sound. That's how we make sound. Nothing is going to sound consistently the same. So that was minus 18.1. Let's see what value the rapping is. Let's go.
I don't wanna be intrusive, I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you're moving. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive, I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you're moving. And I think that I could come through and show you a few things. I can take you to a world you never be. Yeah, wanna say that that's all I be. Cause I got what you need. I don't wanna be.
So one thing, let's pause that. One thing I discovered for the first vocal, the LU range is 6.3, but it's hitting an integrated value of minus 18.3 decibels. I basically need to try get the second part of the track or the vocals to hit that similar value, because now it's from our target is roughly like minus 18 with the LU range. There's various ways you can actually get to that value. Another measuring system that I use is I look at the actual channel value there on my bottom left to just see, so I know that the first, I've paused these. So
think you my type, was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? Think you my type, was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be think you my type, was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be think you my type.
I'm gonna pause that. I'm gonna put this over here because that's minus 18, right? And then let's come to, okay. It was minus 18, and then if you look at your bottom left, there's a minus 15.7. All of these, there's different metrics to measure how loud it is. But the one that you are looking at my bottom right is the overall output of the track. So yeah, it's chilling right now at minus 4.3. But I'll tell you a little trick. When I actually do the final mixing, I export all the vocals once I've got them at a specific level, take the beat from us once it's on a specific level. So I'm not going to have all these takes. It's going to be an actual another file. And then what basically happens, well, I don't know, on my system, there's a lot less going on. It's not trying to remember all the takes, all the effects. You've simplified everything. You got one final wave, one or two. Well, I don't know. I'll make it like 2 or 3, because there's a bit of backings and like crowd voices that I did for this shit. But essentially what I'm trying to say is that you need like, well, it depends on how complex the track. But when you're mixing, I'm going to go down to maybe 3 audio channels. The one being the beat, the one being the lead vocal, and then the other being the backings. The backings and the crowd type of ambient voices that I had. And then I'll send that off to Mike, and then he'll be able to play structure and see what I did. But usually for the more complex, like complete tracks and shit, or when I send off my stuff for mixing and mastering, I send off every verse separately, because maybe one has a bridge or a chorus, or it's got like 2 verses and then like you rap singing. So it gets really complex. But yeah, man, this is just like part of the process, and I don't even know who's fucking over here, but hopefully you will be able to apply in some of the stuff that I've learned as well, because I keep learning, bro. Every engineer or person who mixes and masters has their own techniques, their own ways. This is just years on YouTube, studios and stuff like that, and just figuring out what works for you. That's the most important step. Let's go.
Think you my type, was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be think you my type.
So remember, this one is minus 18, the value that we finally had. It's minus 18. And then this one, the rapping one, it ended up being minus 20, I remember.
I don't wanna be intrusive, I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you're moving. And I think that I could come through and show you a few things. I don't wanna be intrusive.
Okay, so that one was minus, just a quick stir. Hey, Mizala, what's up, brah? How you, bro? Oh, thank you for pulling up. Yeah, bro, I was working on this and I was like, why the fuck am I not streaming this, bro? This is important shit. This is for the Twitch tape anyway, so why the fuck not? Yeah, bro, I'm gonna play for you just now, bro. What? I'm so happy that the track is actually done. Well, the verse is done. I'm going to send it off to Mike Check, get his input, and let him work on it as well, because we're quite similar as well in terms of how we work and approach stuff. We obviously use different doors, but I was just talking shit over here, like, bro, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Just giving a sneak peek into actual music, not like freestyles and just playing around, like how you actually make music that sounds audible and good, you know, whether you're listening on your phone or listening loud at a concert or a festival. There's just certain rules that you need to follow when it comes to the actual engineering. I'm not a mixing, mastering sound engineer. This is just being an inquisitive mind, learning and just trying to figure out how to make my shit sound nice. Hey, Lean, bro, what's up, my brother? What's up, dog? I need you on the Twitch tape, bro. I'm so glad you popped up. Wait, I feel I gotta play. Let me play. I'm still mixing this, but let me play it real quick, man. Shout out to Mike Check. He made the beat. He's from Australia. That's the homie, the broski. But let's fucking get it, man, from the top, bruh. I'm just gonna kill the effects and everything, well, the latency effects, so you guys can get an idea of how it's sounding. Let's go.
The feeling's alright and I'm feeling your vibe. I think you my type. Was a lie, why don't you sit by my side? I don't wanna be intrusive, I don't usually do this. I'm hypnotized by the way that you move it, and I think that I could come through and show you a few things. I can take you to a boat you never been. Ya wanna say something that's so baby. Musuk saba cause I got what you need. So nigga know me, yeah, ngoba velo quick. Anything you need, I got it. Now bring it up to me, let me on it. Cause we only gonna sleep in the morning. Gotta keep it going now, please don't stop it.
Mic checking that mix, yeah, we gonna do this live. We got that one in the chat, bug lady in the chat, yeah, that's our vibe. We got emotes out flying, nobody here lying. I be killing all the silence with all this musical violence. Stacking more of this paper, smoke clouds from a vapor. Turn the music up real loud, cause we don't care about no neighbors, and that's what I do.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I'm still working on it. As you can see, there's a lot of like layers that are still off. I am simplifying. I was also just saying sometimes when we record, we're just putting down ideas and we don't really organize it, but that's fine. That's part of the process. As I said, there's a bit of rapping and singing on here, so and I don't have the most well-treated studio, so to speak, but you know, you are able to do quite a lot in post, as long as if you're recording at a low volume, you can get away with a lot, whether it's channel EQing, expanding, exciters, there's a lot of stuff. I always tell guys whenever they make music, just always make sure you record at a low volume and there's no noise, because you want to be able to capture the detail so you can exaggerate it afterwards, you know, and control it a bit more. I hear you, but this tune is